Hello everybody and welcome back. Oh, yes. So a lot of the stuff I said I was going to do offline I didn't get to. So we have no AE system, no ME storage, any thingamabobs except for what we did for that one quest. And I'll show you why. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. I have finished my island. Well, at least the domey part of the island here. And this literally took me about 10 to 12 hours of placing stone after stone after stone. It is hollow. And as of right now, I just realized I do not have an actual way into it. Oh, yes. Oh, beautiful. Alright, so it's a little late in the day for me. Or early in the day. There we go. Nope, 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 I saw some wool. Yes. Alright, so as I was saying, a little late in the day, but not too bad overall. It is a weekend, so you know, stay up a little bit later. It's just what I do. Our mob system, I completely moved it to a new location, and it is still running insanely well. 1, 2, 3 stacks of wool. Let's get this going. So, I'm having some serious concerns about the stability of the server. There's a couple of mob farms, neutral mob farms, that need to be redone. The way that they are right now causes issues even in vanilla. But all the people I need to talk to for that are not online. Oh, we have this. This was a gift from Osella. I didn't even know you could put these things down this way. But I already returned them, as she said I could do. I don't have an immediate need for the items. It was just more of an afterthought when I was in the nether the other day is all. You know, I was thinking of getting some of these things. So I don't have any need for them immediately. Thank you though, Osella. Oh, I had to upgrade these because we were holding more dirt than we could handle. This little, I got rid of the soybeans. We are now growing netherwort, which I believe is working pretty well. Let's give this a check. Yep, finally getting some little stacks in here. Do I have wheat? Yeah, I have 64 things of wheat. Let's get rid of this too. Oh, I emptied out quite a bit of the dirt. And if you guys hadn't figured, this is kind of a maintenance-y episode. I'm a little burned out from all the block placement. Wow, my shoulder is actually killing me sitting here clicking the mouse. Whew. Okay, so none of the place below us is actually solid yet. So if I start to dig down, we are going to see that it is definitely not solid. Yes. Why is there light in some of these areas? This one I can see. There we go. I don't know, is the water on the the wood or something, kind of making it go all the way through. Bam! Darkness! Oh no! There's a node down there. Alright, before I get too far into this, since this is kind of dark, I actually made something to combat this. Let me find my staircase up. There we go. And this is actually what I've been using most of the day when dealing with the lower levels. Is I have the auto brewer over here set up to make 8-minute long potions of night vision. Look at that. I actually initially made them because I was doing... Oh, I got that to get rid of too. I was doing a lot of the work down repairing the bottom of the ocean and getting the depth and such working properly. But this is what I wanted to show you guys first. So nothing... Oh, seriously? Okay, we'll just fly. Nothing really new in this setup. I just have the pipes kind of working together, and then everything comes back, and I'm just using a single tesseract in the middle now instead of two. So that was what this update was. It also moves it out of the edge area, so I could finish... I need to sneak down here. It used to be sitting right about here or so, and it was halfway through these layers here, so now it is in a location where it can safely fit inside the island and not have to be hanging out and over. Oh, still gotta get rid of this floor, replace it with stone. And then there's the new, obviously the new areas, where I'm gonna start needing to build the stairs down here, building a lower floor and such, and just slowly start picking together what I want for the lower areas. There are other things that I need to make that I want to hide underground, that I don't want sitting up here, like the ore processing and stuff like that. So those are also things that we're going to find places for down below. This, I think, has also had its heyday. There isn't any material that if we put cyclic assemblers into the mix, that we would not be able to process in thermal expansion machines. We wouldn't need a smeltery. So I'm kind of like iffy about that whole thing. Is the smelteries for processing ores take up a significant amount of space. They also require lava generation. A alternate to the smeltery would be... Oh, excuse me guys. Would be the high oven. I guess it's, no, that should have worked. I typed over, didn't I? Alright. The high oven, we would just need to get the scorched bricks, which we can get from a casting table using seared stone on top of a normal brick. And this is actually smaller. I was reading quite a bit about the steelwork stuff today. Although I'd have to figure out where I put... Where did I put the little guidebook thingy I was reading? My bookbinder. Can't imagine I went that far with it. I've been trying very good to keep the most important things in these chests here, not spread them out all over the place. And you would think something that I had been reading earlier would be around. I did put a bucket in here before when I was trying to clear things out. Yeah, I see nothing. Anyways, they're smaller. They take up less space. They burn at a fairly constant temperature. And instead of needing lava, which, you know, we do have ample sources of lava. It's not really that big of a concern anymore. We are importing it from the nether, and we import it just fine. But the high oven uses charcoal. And that is another resource that we have a nearly unlimited supply. Why aren't you running? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. You know, I had to retweak this whole thing earlier. My aqueous accumulator had stopped working. And when I came out of there, I thought I had an extra liquid duct on me. Liquid duct. Liquid duct. Fluid duct. I thought I had an extra one on me, and I'm like, oh, you know, maybe I was just carrying it around with me. Blah, blah, blah. Apparently, I had smacked this a little harder than I thought. There we go. Anyways, as I was saying, we have a nearly unlimited supply of charcoal. So we could actually have one of those ovens running at maximum efficiency all the time, doing nothing but pumping out metals and stuff for us, and sticking it into, well, just about anything. They don't mix alloys. It won't make an alloy on its own. It will just melt things down. So we would be able to process every single material in a 3x3 area. That sounds pretty good to me, and definitely a better alternative to the smelteries. Oh, this guy. Look at this, down to 20. I actually had this down to 6 stacks of stone earlier. Just, it's been taking me all day to place it. It's been keeping up with me pretty well. But, yeah, it was down to 6 stacks. Oh, now it's going to spend all that time refilling stuff. Okay. So, yeah, that actually sounds like a good thing to investigate. Let's go take a peek at one real quick, though. If I head over to the east here, we'll fly past... Actually, I just reset the server, so I'd be able to play, so I'm kind of about having to go through and reload some of these chunks here. Some people left their mob farms on. Sorry, Tib. I lit up your mob farm since the on-off switch didn't seem to make sense to me. There's also a whole bunch of neutral NPCs in Jace's base that are really close together and colliding with each other constantly. Weasel also had the same issue. I'm sorry, man, Weasel, but I slaughtered some cows. There were so many cows in here, they were actually forcing the little babies through the fences. So they just have a little bit more room, and just those 3 things, lighting up the mob farm and getting rid of so many cows there. And unfortunately I couldn't do anything with Jace's base because it looked a little too complicated, like so much stuff was going on. I didn't really feel comfortable trying to do anything with it. So I do think that's where we're getting a little bit more of the lag. Opus has pretty much rendered itself useless. It has shown us not much good intention. But anyways, this is a high oven. And pretty much you put I believe the charcoal like kind of goes in here. The temperature climbs, and the higher the temperature, the faster things smush down. You can put in your materials to be burnt in here, and it will just fill up inside of that. Now, what we can't see, but I'm assuming is here. Yeah, right there. Oh, I guess he has them externally. Okay. And right... Well, no, that's a drain out. This must be the drain in. Right there. And that goes into this tank, which I don't see a controlling interface for the tank, but yep, nothing in it right now. Okay. But that's the basic setup. He actually built this taller than he needed to, I believe. I think it can hold more metal or something when it's taller, but for what we're intending to do with it... And what is my jetpack at? Okay, I'm good. What we're intending to do with it, I don't think we really need a big one. I don't believe indeed. Room. Cut the engines! Enable the engines! I was not even able to do this earlier. I've been lagging so badly most of the day. I could fly up over the edge over here, disable my jetpack, continue flying, and land right here, and have to wait for the message that it was disabled to still show up. So yeah, I was averaging about, 8 or 9 seconds worth of lag. And my ping was, I think, around 140. I mean, I've been at 5 bars most of the day. So I have no freaking clue what's going on. But now that I've torn down the smeltery, we've decided we need to put it back up. Oi. Let's just do that. My aim is horrible. Horrible. I don't think we need a big one of these. We are going to have to get a pretty good count of the seared brick though, so maybe it wouldn't hurt. I guess is what I'm saying. Oop. Oh, I just wanted to shift click on that side. And we'll put the lava tank back over here. Oh. I took it off to recharge it. Habit. Simply habit. And since we have the bricks, let's just do it all. Oh, that's right, I had a lot of drains in here before. Okay, I give. What else? Oh, there it is. I was like, what else did I have in here if not another brick? Alright. That's a little crazy. I do have quite a bit of cobblestone here. And I have unimaginable amounts of clay. There we go, cobblestone. Let's compress this down. It will certainly speed up our cooking times and such. So we got 6, and that I guess will do it. Let's just get this in there and cooking, then I can go get some clay, get those bricks going. Why not? There we go. Clay is over this way. Yeah, so I am concerned about the stability of the server right now. That is a little disheartening. It's very fun to play this with everybody when they're all on and such. Everybody has a good time chatting and such. Showing things off. Maneuvering around. There we go, one furnace. Have at you. Can I do this through the induction furnace? Will it be faster? That would be a no. Oh, okay. And we got this smelting down. Now I wish I could really just find that book. I honestly do not remember, what I did with it. Why the hell? That chest? That chest? Why that chest? Anyways. And this is the book that we went off and made that one time. Okay, so we need to hop over here. High almond controller, any combination of 24 scorched bricks or drains or ducts. I actually didn't see the ability to do any glass or anything. But this is how you make the basic steel, which we will need if we get into the big reactors, which I think we're eventually going to need to do anyways. It can make its own scorched brick from sand, coal, stone, and charcoal burning it up. I guess, I don't know. Nether quartz, I thought that was an interesting recipe. Another way to do the scorched bricks, I guess I can make seared stone in here. Or I can just do the straight up blocks. Now this is what I think is neat, is this recipe here, I don't believe shows up in any eye. Oh yeah, it does. Yes, it does. So if we wanted to go straight there, we could do that. Let's see what else we can use these for, though. There's the controller for the deep tank. Yeah, so we're not going to get any visible view into our smelter. And I'm going to want a casting table for the other one. Trying to remember where I saw. There we go. It's like, where did I leave all my Tinker's Construct stuff? As soon as I get the AE system set up, you know, I'll have gotten to the point where I'll know where everything is in these chests. Oh, so we do that. We do that. If we pile 4 on there. Oh, yes. Scorched brick, scorched little bricky. Let's get this going. I'm gonna make... Yeah, let's just do a whole stack of them. Let's come over here and get some more clay. I get the impression that I want to just start that up right now. 10... We get that one down, that one down. How are we doing on seared stone? I think the amount of stone that we put in there should last us a good long while. Oh yay, just in time. Nope, this one does cool a lot faster. I guess that would explain why I was having trouble cycling them. If they're not equal cooling time. Pouring time seems about the same. Oops. Oh, so this means we're going to need to tesseract our charcoal production so we can get the charcoal to a different location. 12 will make 16. Actually, let's take a look at our binder again. Oh, well, okay, we're here. I was going to say, wait a second, NEI does have these recipes. So we're going to need 8 for the interface. A drain and a duct. I think we're going to need at least 1 of each of these items, if not 2 of the ducts. So 8, 14, 20, 26. Oh. I wasn't really planning on doing one of these. This is the whole thing combined. This is the thing that melts down the metals and then where it's going to store it. And neither of these will make alloys. That's what makes them a little bit special. Well, it makes them quite a bit special. Oh, 26 was the last count, I believe. So if we have 12, I would need 14. That gives me 1 more brick. I might... Oop. What just happened there? Did I, like, so grossly... no, there they go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4. Do that. We get the brick. Brick in there. Oi. I tell you, this game sometimes sends me around the freaking bend. You back out. See, what I don't know is if we need a buffer area, a place for the different metals to go. We are going to need a cyclic assembler for this. That is one of the more difficult things, is we can't send At least I don't think we can. No, maybe we can, actually. I think we can. Just like we were doing before. Oh, not how to get it, what it can be used for. Just what we were doing before. I think all the smeltery recipes are okay for the high oven as well. I think so. Going to get more clay going. Okay guys, I'm going to just cook off more of these things real quick. And when I get enough to start building something, I will be back with you. So until then, well, I'll just see you in a couple seconds. Alright guys, so we're just going to do our little test bed here. And I do believe that right there is the basics. I have 2 drains. Put one there. One there. Nah. Let's do one here. Heyo. Some. Ah. Typing skills are showing how late in the day it is. I am somewhat certain. All right, let's do a little change of plans here. Okay, so I'm actually going to put the ducts here. Oops. Drain there. Controller there. And then 1, 2, 3. Well, that did it. That gave us the interface. Let's go steal some coal. Doing pretty good. A little tired. Just recording an episode before I call it a night. Yoink. I'm not worried because each one of these has a stack of 4 in them already. Or a stack of 64 in them already. So, boop. This is actually what I used to melt down. No. To melt down all the lead I used for the floor over there. There we go. So the other thing that's different about these machines is they do require a switch. Bink. On. On and on. Nice. Alright, I know I have like some crushed this, that, and the other in like half a dozen of these chests. Of course, not the half a dozen I'm looking at. Didn't I have a stack of crushed silver here? There we go. I also want the smaller pieces just for testing purposes. Ensure that I actually can do what I'm trying to do. Thought I had a bit of overflow in here. Oh, so the reason for the big push today. Okay, so we got crushed, pulverized, and broken. Those are the 3 stages. But the reason for the big push for the island is same reason why I did a huge push to get the southwest corner part of it done as well. It is just easier for me, I guess, to... Oh... Weasel's had an extra layer and it gave him an extra metal slot here. Good to know. And if we... do that... Will that put it into the appropriate slot? Or is it because... There we go. It was the redstone. As soon as I removed the redstone, it was just fine. And that's actually a lot of material. I don't want to get rid of the progress completely. There we go. So from what I recall, this is only able to do a single liquid at a time. So if I can just remember, yes. And I already have that on me, that's good. Let's store those in there for now. Actually, let's not. Let's find a mostly empty chest. Let's stick that in there. There we go. And fluid ducts. Alright, we'll see if this holds the same as the Tinker's or the smeltery drains. Still empty. The temperature does take a while to get up. It is melting it along the way, but it's just progressing so slowly. Once this gets up to temperature though, it does go pretty freaking fast. Let me get another... Actually, I should have pneumatic servos around here. Yep, just some. Alright. Give me 2 of them. Hopefully just need the 1. So we'll put you in there. Right click. And all we want to do here is just enable it. There we go, it is on. So as soon as that melts up and dumps over, it should be able to... Ooh, the temperature's actually climbing pretty good. It should just dump straight into here. In which case I shall break it with my pick, losing its material, and let the next thing melt down. So the item ducts here, this is how you can change their target. This is where we would put in charcoal. Lots and lots of charcoal. So it would just be constantly burning. Almost there. Almost there. And we still have plenty of seared stone. 2,500. Used about 500 millibuckets of seared stone to make the bricks that we have here. Plus I still have 12 of these and 20 of those left over. So we are definitely not in a great need to make more of these. We will be if we go to the deep storage tank thingy, oh, I forget the name already. Did you... Deep tanks. Okay. I just had to remove the word storage. Come on. See, we would be keeping the system up to temperature the whole time. No recipes. Keeping the system up to temperature the whole time, so we wouldn't have to worry about the slow warm-up and the pretty rapid cool-down phases. This would just allow us to smelt anything whenever we wanted to. And what makes us dirt? Although my need for dirt is greatly and rapidly decreasing. I am wondering if... I'm wondering how long I'll need this particular farm. Can start setting up forests here. Slowly change them over to the magic forest. If I progress down Thaumcraft far enough. Maybe we'll also set up some of the more long-running hoarding quest items where you need, you know, like 40 million cobblestone or whatever. Oh, yeah. Almost there. And we're actually at a pretty good temperature. Yeah, as soon as this thing kicked up a speed, it spit my lead out like there was no tomorrow, but it did take a little bit of time to burn it up, or build it up, because Weasel he was not running the high smeltery. I mean, it's not something you have to run all the time, or the high oven, so, yeah. Yeah, I expected that by now, yep. Technically 4 pieces of coal and we're almost at 900 degrees. And I just want to make sure that this is going to come in, go out, and that the other materials will indeed be sifted through the inventory here. Come on, you're there, you're there. Do it. Sherbert. You can't fly? Ha! Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Bane of arthropods. I think I get that all the time. Okay, okay. Yes, it did work. So it also went out the side. The facing of the drains don't matter. They work in and out both directions. This is not getting heat, though. This is what I was worried about. Oh. Nope, this is not getting heat. Let's try... Alright, so these little bitty pieces, we would have to do that to them. Oops. 1,000? I swear it went higher before. Although it's not taking that long, it is a little slower than I was expecting. The smeltery does give us a great level of parallelism, whereas this one does not. Oh, I don't know, I'm kind of torn, guys. Whew, I think I'm going to end this here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This versus the other, versus the normal smeltery. I'm actually starting to lean towards normal smeltery again, just because of the amount of volume that it's able to handle. I thought that this thing's temperature got up to about 2,000 and it went through the metals pretty quickly, but that is not what I'm observing right here. You know what? Let's give this one little... Come here, you. Let's give this one little tweak. Oh. Actually, you know what? For the sake of 1, 2, 3 blocks. Ah, 4. I need to seal it off. Okay, so I could actually give it the ability to do more at once, and these are 4 to the other one's 1. So anywho though, I am going to wrap it up here. I do want to get in some Skyrim this evening, and as I mentioned, it is kind of late. Oh, the entire temperature dropped back down. Oh, because I ripped off the top. Of course it did. Anywho, I'm going to let you guys go. Again, let me know what you think in the comments of potentially doing this in place of the smeltery. I mean, this is a little bit more compact. I could probably fit 4 of these in about the same spot that I would do one single smeltery, but a single smeltery of this dimension? Ooh, a single smeltery of this dimension would easily be able to handle, what, 9 per layer? Say 1, 2, 3, 4 layers? That's, what, 36 pieces of metal at a time? I wouldn't need to scrunch it up. I could just do the smaller parts of it, which actually is a little bit of a slow point. I don't know. They both have their trade-offs. This one is definitely a lot simpler. If it's not mixing the metals, it won't ever alloy anything. So I won't have to set it up. But it does take a little bit longer. We will figure this one out, guys. Until next time, take it easy, and have a good one. Please let me know what you think in the comments. So, if you guys have any suggestions for things we should tackle next, I mean, I do have my to-do wall, but if there's something you'd like to see, a good way to get me to do it is to ask. I'll talk to you guys later.